My beloved, I just want to bring you into the reality of what is. You see, when I was a child and found myself in violation of my father's instruction, he would often verbally scold and chastise me, let's say upon that evening. And he would let me know what was imminent. And what was imminent was a beating. And I would have to go to bed and sleep, attempt to sleep, knowing what was imminent. And because I had experienced it before, I knew just how traumatizing it was to my soul and to my body. And the reason I mention this is because God has laws, amen, that he has, principles and laws that he has laid down in his construct of nature. You get off in the deep water, you become exhausted, you will drown. If you play with fire, you shall indeed be burned. And if you overexposed in a frigid environment, you will freeze to death. There are consequences, for various actions, for even ignorance. And so me knowing what the consequences of my violations were, because my father had informed me. Yes, sir, he had impressed upon my mind just exactly what I was guilty of. Now, I know some of you all have said your conscience-wise with a hot iron. You say you don't care, you don't give a damn. But some of us are still conscious. But we hard-headed and, we disobeyed and, we got self-will, we got cocky or whatever. We got beside ourselves. But anyway, we knew that our Father was sure that he didn't lie to us. Now, if he said he was going to beat our ass in the morning, we rested assured that he was going to do it. But we learned how to pray and we agonized through the night. Let Daddy have mercy. Please let Daddy have a change of heart. And I want you to know that my mother and father stood in unity, concerning this corporal punishment I'm about to receive. Oftentimes, mother had informed Dad of my violation. You see. What the Bible says, where two or more gather together in his name, the Lord is in the midst. So the Lord was in the midst of the house. But this was not the glory and the uplifting, and the blissful elevation and reward. This was the chastisement, amen, of his peace. And so I learned how to pray, to no avail. I've shared this with you before. This is what time it is, man. You see, you have been given enough rope to hang yourself. You see, and now it's time to pay. You've been chastised, and you are aware of your violation, but you continually to do it as though that there are no consequences. I want you to know that the time has indeed come. You see. And I want you to know that I am the minister of your chastisement. You have here to pay.